Happy New Year. New Year, new me. So, 2024, what will it bring? It's going to bring up the same stuff to your life if you live the same way that you did last year. There's going to be some people coming in here successful, lots of money, great, excellent. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to invest it wisely? Are you going to protect your family with that money? Are you going to spend it on needless stuff, alcohol, drugs, and whatever? Why not invest it, put it into something that's going to help you in the future? Because what I'm about to tell you could possibly happen. I'm not here to fearmonger or to say to you, do this, do that. You do whatever you want. I'm preparing for war. And you should be too. For the simple reason is if you're not out there protecting your family going into 2024 thinking 2023 was sketchy. We had multiple wars, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Palestine. We've got China, Taiwan about to kick off. These are psychopaths running the earth. And anybody that tries to bring unity to the situation is being put in prison, discarded, discredited, allegations thrown against them because they do not want unity. These people are Satanists. These people are demonic. If you're atheist, they're negative. But I'm telling you, these people that run the planet are demonic. And they want one thing, blood. They want to destroy the planet. They do not care how they do it. They want to destroy the planet, and they want to basically destroy you. So if you're going to go into 2024 thinking, well, I'm just going to sit here and play my little game. I like playing games. I play Angry Birds. It calms me down. But I don't play it for 16 hours of a day. It's different if you're getting paid for playing Fortnite, if you're getting paid for playing Call of Duty, if you come into the under 1%, 0.001% of people that make a living out of playing video games, then keep playing video games. But if you're playing video games to escape away from reality, then you're not doing your family any service. You're not doing the world a justice. And even if you just got yourself to look out for, think about it. If the world goes tits up, who's going to look out for you when everybody else around you ceases to exist and you're sitting there alone with your PlayStation that you can't even plug into the wall because the grid has went down and there's no such thing as electric anymore? Can you survive with that? Have you got a network of people that you can speak to, that you can go, well, you know what? I can go here at the drop of a hat. Shit's hit the fan. I'm going to go here. I've got a friend here. Have you got those abilities? Because when shit hits the fan, possibly in 2024 over the next couple of years, then you better be prepared, because the next couple of years, one of the things that I think will definitely happen, the grid will go down. There will be a cyber attack. Now, before I get into that, I've already wished you a happy new year. Great. Have your little drink. Kiss your girlfriend, but strap up. Strap up. There's going to be a lot of people here laughing, going, this guy's crazy, he's paranoid, schizophrenic. I'm judging and I'm seeing the world for what it is. There's no voices in my head apart from my own. And that voice is saying, stop being a fucking pussy, Ronan. Get up, get ultra fit, make lots of money, and prepare for the worst. And prepare for multiple dangerous situations. So let me go into hypotheticals here. Hypotheticals for people to understand what I'm saying. If the grid goes down, you can't live without electric. Do you even know how to make a fire? Do you even know how to boil water on a fire? Probably not. Do that. Do you even know how to live away from the internet? Live away from the internet for 1 day a week. No internet, nothing. And see how clear your mind gets. Go sit in a fucking forest or something. Be one with nature or some shit like that. Do something that's going to drag you away from the fucking satanic, demonic shit that's going on in this world right now. So if the grid goes down, you're going to need to live without electric. Just say war breaks out, World War III. Do you think World War III is going to be like World War II? It's going to be 10 times worse. You're talking about nuclear winter and nuclear fallout. Have you got a hazmat suit? People are saying, you're crazy here. Well, I'm not. I'm going to be the sane one whenever I'm outside with my hazmat suit and you motherfuckers are melting. So think about that. Have you got a place? Have you researched local bunkers where maybe you could run to? High places, nuclear bombs, things like that. So the way the world's going, I wouldn't normally say this, and I don't really like to spread fear unless it's got some credibility. But we are ran by psychopaths. They do not care. The West is being infiltrated by fighting fit aged men armed with a dangerous ideology that have no qualms of going into your house and holding you down while they take your wife and kids. Because when the time comes to it, those people are going to vote to keep the corrupt in power and they're going to fight in that civil war. So you need to know that also. That's what we voted in. We voted people in to Britain and Ireland and America that have allowed a tyrannical force to come in because that tyrannical force aligns with the policies of the people that we've allowed in. We've been duped. It's out of the bag. We're not, these people aren't at the gate anymore. These people are in. And these people are armed with a dangerous ideology and they're taught to hate you. 2024 people, wakey, wakey. So another hypothetical situation would be another COVID like thing, but this time it's a lot worse because I thought there for a while maybe they were just testing the waters. So a deadlier disease, right? And a lot of dickheads probably will be like, well, I didn't really believe in COVID, so what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to believe in this, and next minute you're sitting with your eyeballs bleeding. Do you know what I mean? So you have to judge a situation for what it is. That could also be it. The COVID could have been the psyop for what's really to come. Have you got enough resources to live away from all people? Have you got that? Have you got that? Maybe you're living in a city. Do something now. Locate an area that nobody goes to, that you can go to, that you know that you can stash things and hide things that are going to keep you and your loved ones alive. Another hypothetical situation. Let me see. A tyrannical takeover. A tyrannical takeover from a tyrannical force. Have you got the ability to get the weapons very, very fast? When I say weapons, I understand you're bringing a pea shooter to a drone fight, but realistically speaking, I would still like to have a machete in my hand when faced with men that know how to kill. At least I'll have a fighting chance. You know, if you don't have the machete, you don't have a fighting chance. What else? There's many other situations, many other situations. But if 2022 and 2023 hasn't taught you anything, then I'm sorry. You're a dumb motherfucker. You're dumb. You're just dumb. And I don't care coming out and saying these things. This is a possibility, but there's too many ifs. There's too many, well, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Well, also nothing might happen. Nothing might happen at all. So you might be, we might sit here for the next 25 years and it's all fine and dandy. But that's actually very unlikely, especially when it comes to cyber attacks. I definitely think out of everything that I've spoke about, I think a cyber attack is incoming. Now, here's why. Here's why. So I've been researching the elites and how the elites work, and in their satanic demonic religion where they pray to the devil and worship him accordingly. So you have to know this. These elites and these satanic demonic entities, these people that run Hollywood, that are in government, that literally do not care about you, these people worship their satanic lord, the devil, or whoever it is, Baal, whatever the fuck you call him. They worship him more than any Muslim worships Muhammad or Allah, any Christian worships Jesus, any Buddhist worships Buddha. They worship him more than any of them combined, except they do it subliminally. And what do I mean by that? Well, in their religion, they do believe in karma. So, these motherfuckers have a moral standpoint. So think about it this way, right? They feel if they warn you, then it's all good. So how do they warn you? Well, Barack Obama has just made a movie that's been uploaded to Netflix over the past month. I forget the fucking name of it. Something, not Are We Here Yet, or something like that. He's in a movie, a doomsday movie. He was the co-producer to a doomsday movie. Barack Obama, who I do believe is into the dark arts. If you know, you know, right? So he has he is like a co-directed, co-produced. He was the second in command for this movie. And in this movie, it was full of symbolism. Obey NASA. We all know what the crack is with that. If you know, you know. About the grid going down, about the three-tiered system. Get the grid to go down, spread the propaganda, China, whatever, and then let the civil war happen itself. Barack Obama, the former president of the United States, made that movie. So these motherfuckers are warning us that something like this is going to happen. They have to, because they believe in karma. So they think, well, if we warn these silly little sheep that something's going to happen, and a little minority of them see this and actually and plan accordingly, well, it's not too bad whenever we burn the fucking world to the ground. So whenever I see movies like this, and I see other situations and other symbolisms from Disney to the BBC, all the other symbolisms, the BBC having a pedophilic statue sitting at the front of their building. Whenever you see this, then you know these motherfuckers are satanic, they're evil, and they do not give one fuck about you. So what I would suggest is, knowing that and getting through to one person, plan accordingly for the worst. If nothing happens, great. I hope I'm wrong. But there's too many things that can happen for something not to happen. So new year, new me, fuck you, get your act together. If you're morbidly obese, get physically fit. If you're broke, start making money. If you don't care about your family, if your family doesn't want anything to do with it because you're a piece of shit, you've took drugs all your life, change now, because whenever things go to shit, they're going to be relying on you for answers, because you're the motherfucker that's been out in the streets for the past 15 years. You know the streets better than anybody. Get physically fit, make money, and go out now and plan accordingly for the future, not just for yourself, but for your kids and their fucking kids. Because if we're just going to sit here and be lazy slobs and just let everything crumble around us, then what's the point? I'm planning accordingly. I'm doing little pieces here and there, so if something does happen, I can just go. Will I survive? I don't know. But that's just the way it is. That's the way the world's going, guys. Happy New Year to you. I don't give a fuck if that seems doom and gloom. Hopefully it gets through to one person and they get their act together. Peace out.